Unit 6, Exercise 6, page 99. Listening. Okay, folks. Today we're going to talk about a question related to hearing. I want to begin by telling you about an experience I had the first time I heard my voice on tape. It was in a speech class when I was in college. The professor recorded our voices and then played them back. When I heard mine, I said, "That couldn't have been me. There's got to be some mistake. I don't sound like that." Now, I'd venture to say that all of you must have had this experience at one time or another. Am I right? Let me see a show of hands. Just as I thought. Now, the question is, why? Why do we hear our voices differently than others do? Based on what we've been studying, you should be able to figure this out. Allison, what do you think?
I think it must be because we're hearing the sound in a different way.
Very good. You've got the right idea. Now, anybody want to expand on that? Bart?
It could be because the sound is traveling through different substances.
Right. Go on. Can you explain?
Well, let's see. When somebody speaks, the sound of that person's voice comes to us through the air. We hear our own voice through our head.
Good. Kathy, can you add something?
I agree with Bart when he says we hear our own voice through our own head. But don't we also hear it through the air? It might be a combination of the two things.
Yes, you're both right. You see, when we hear our own voice, we hear partly through our ears, externally. But we also hear through the bone in our head and through the fluid in our inner ear, internally. Most of the sound that we hear internally comes through liquid. Now, here's one more question. Which sound is the real sound? The way other people hear our voices or the way we hear them? Darren,
I think the sound others hear has to be the real sound.
Anybody else?
I'd say the opposite. The sound we hear must be the real sound.
Actually, Kathy is right. Internal hearing is of higher fidelity than external hearing.